Hello, this is Aneta and Chemistry at Glance. Today is the last video of our series of organic equations, the last minute revisions on organic equations. Today's organic equation is the equation of esterification. So there are two organic substances that you need for esterification. One of them is a carboxylic acid, just any carboxylic acid, and the other one is an alcohol. Again, any alcohol will do. So when you add a carboxylic acid and an alcohol together, you get an ester. That's where the name comes from, esterification. You're making an ester. The byproduct is a H2O. So there is a mechanism for esterification that I'm going to show you right now. So we're going to use the easiest carboxylic acid, which is an ethanoic acid. Sorry. I'm thinking about the alcohol now because we're using ethanol. So we have our ethanol and we also have our ethanoic acid. And how you make an ester is, that was just a scribble, there's just an ethanoic acid. And how you make an ester is take the H from the alcohol and take the OH from your acid. H from the alcohol, OH from the carboxylic acid, and that's going to be your H2O. And the rest that's left is our ester. So let's start with writing our carboxylic acid. Here is our double bond O. And here's the OH that was taken to form our water. Now, what you bond here is this O that's missing one of the hydrogens too. So basically you have to flip this around in order to have this O bonding with carbon. And then what you have is these two carbons with hydrogens. This is the rest of our alcohol. And this is our ester bond. Esters have a specific way of naming them. So this ester is called ethyl ethanoate. Ethanoate, this part comes from the acid. The first part comes from the alcohol. So if that was a propanol, if this was a propanol, and our carboxylic acid would be still ethanoic acid, our name would be propyl ethanoate. So the first part belongs to the alcohol and the second part belongs to the acid. There are a couple of reagents and conditions that you need to be able to know, and our reagent that's needed is a concentrated sulfuric acid. I'm sure you saw the sulfuric acid before, and what sulfuric acid does, it removes water, and that's all that happens here. We remove H and OH, so we remove water from them, and the rest is our ester. After you form an ester, you're gonna need to separate it, because we're going to have in a solution, we're going to have our carboxylic acid, we're going to have an alcohol, and we're going to have our ester. We're also going to have our water. So in order to separate our ester from all of this, we're going to need fractional distillation. What's very specific about esters too, you might be asked a 1-marker question about this. How do you know that ester has been formed? And you know this because ester have a sweet smell. So if you can smell a very sweet smell, that means an ester has been formed. Okay, this has been our last organic equations last minute revision. See you soon. Remember to like my videos, subscribe, and bye bye.